Hey, what's up? This is Doug. This is a intro to my YouTube channel. I just want to get into what I kind of plan on doing with the channel. Shit like that. First off, I guess I'll give a show of my race car. Okay, so this is 88 RX-7 Turbo 2. Let's get into what we got. This is a SR20 VET. Comes out of an X Trail, like 2001 and to like 08 or 09, something like that. So we got the V-mount setup going on, and then an excessive plenum that I had to chop up and kind of relocate the throttle body to make it fit. Fuel rail that I made, and then we got the swirl pot. All the fabrication I did myself. It's got a old school Megan Racing turbo manifold. It's a Garrett GT28 71R. Right now I'm in the middle of deleting the brake booster and going external wastegate. The swap's already done. It also has CD 009 6-speed in it. This is right here. And then just did the surge tank. We're going E85. So we got the dash 8s are in and out of the fuel tank to the surge tank, and then I'm only going to run one pump, a Walboro 450. So you have the in and out returns as well. I don't know if it's light enough. I can't really see that. But yeah, it's a work in progress. So next I'm gonna just unbox some shit. I got some parts today, so that's what we're gonna do next. Okay, so I guess we'll start with the small ones first. Then, by the way, that's my daily. The 2011 G37X. I got that all-wheel drive. Sitting on some little curb rashed. I got them used, but they're works. Motion 18 by 9 all the way around, plus 38. But that's the only mod I've done so far, is the wheels. The goddamn package is not opening. There we go. Alright. That's just a receipt. Alright. There's some, I think those are dash 10, yeah. Those are for this, which is a catch can I'm building. It actually has a divider through here with, if you think about it on the side, it's got like bowling pin shaped design with 6 holes in it, and that's divided right there. And then there's another divider here that comes about that high, and then there's the 2 ends. So we'll put those there, of course drill it out more. And then I have a 1.5 inch pipe that goes here that I'll put a filter on. So that means, so the VET it's got a Haltech Elite 1000 on it. It's got a ID 1000 injectors already. It's got a lot of stuff. It's got stance coilovers, mono tube inverted. But the other week, when I got the car running, it was leaking. I'm gonna take this over here. I was smoking pretty bad. I had to do a compression test. We had 185 compression on all 4 cylinders, so it definitely wasn't that. Let me see if I can't find the spark plugs. Okay, so this, you can see it's just let me get it zoom in. It's just rich. You can see the dry carbon on it. This, on the other hand, you can see is wet. And this is shit, it's February now. I probably drove it back in December, but you can clearly tell one's wet, one's dry. The wet one was from the number 3 cylinder. Oh, see, that one is different. That is the number 3. So either way, I think I had more than one leaking is what it looks like. But since compression test was good, that means it's the intake valve stem seals, because it was smoking constantly after startup. So we just did some SuperTech valve seals. I was debating on doing springs and retainers while I change it, but I don't know. It's just more money. Yeah, but what other mods? I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'll list them later. Anywho, I ran out of video. So, it's tile, wastegate. We went with purple. And let's see what we're doing with this over here. So, we went with purple just to kind of match the accent of the ID filter hats. But you got a Schedule 40 304 stainless. Manifold's only Schedule 20, but you know, I'd rather be safe. So I'll have to grind that down, of course, but that's no problem. And then should sit kind of like that, with the give me a second, we'll just mock this up. It'll be easier way. Okay, so pretty much kind of like that, and then we'll have the dump tube go down there with the bell mouth still. Eventually I'll upgrade the turbo and stuff like that. The hood fits. I'm running excessive 1-inch subframe spacers now. Plenty of hood clearance actually. But I cut it on the SRDE T swap that I had before the VET. So I'm gonna close this back off and actually kind of run ducting right to the turbo setup to let that take advantage of the scoop at least. And then there's the intercooler and all the piping, hot and cold. I am running a custom. It's kind of cluttered in here. Custom rear sump oil pan. Again, made myself. The VET has a different water pump block design, and so it exits a little bit differently, so you can't use the same oil filter kit. The OEM one has the oil filter right here, so you got to delete that. So I just made this and just welded those two. Got the oil filter down there on the frame rail. I'm running a single FD RX-7 oil cooler up here. What else? Yeah, there's the CD tranny. Air motive fuel pressure regulator, of course. Haltex down there. Trying to figure out where to mount it. Wiring's still in mock-up. You don't really want to heat shrink all that heat shrink before you know everything's finalized. But yeah, try to show under the car a little bit. So again, there's the transmission. It's a 3-inch V-band right there. And I just MIG'd it going out. Eventually I'll redo that as well. There's the fuel lines coming down. And then mounted to the side, it's a Fuel Labs dash 10 fuel filter. There's have reducers going back down to dash 6. Then it runs back. The OEM rails are on the driver's side, and since the exhaust is now on the driver's side, it was crossing over, and so that's why we just got rid of all the hard lines entirely. Got a little last two packages coming up. So this actually is for the daily. This box was so heavy. Cuss because of YouTube. So yeah, dude, that's huge. Just FYI. So I do believe those are the fronts. And then, because of the drum e-brake, these should be the rear. Okay. Then just some ceramic pads, front and rear. And if you look, car, those are definitely not the same size. So what we're doing is I picked these up eBay used, still got to clean them up, but we're going to do the sport brake upgrade. Front and the rear. Okay, so back to about the channel. I did this, full time for over 10 years, building race cars, dicking with aftermarket parts, shit like that. My goal is not to do tutorials or really anything like that. I'd much rather just show you what is going on the car, then it's done, kind of thing. You know, if I get enough comments in the video that y'all want to see more of like the hands-on stuff, then I will do that. But really what I want to do is show you the progress of the RX-7 and kind of just what I do on the weekends, fucking around, you know, drifting, togeing, and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll see. This is the first video, official video, and we'll see how it goes. But if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, hit thumbs down. I don't care. Take it easy, guys.